Hey there, boys, girls, and squirrels. My name is Modstab. Welcome back to InfraSpace, a game where we build things, and then the game updates, and it destroys everything. And then we rebuild it better, and then we realize our better is not actually better, so we rebuild it again. But 3 times the charm, right? So, in today's episode, our goal is to get into some of the new tech that we have discovered in efforts to progress these buildings into level 6. And in order to do so, we need schools, and we need VR edutainment. Now, we do have the schools learninated because we spent a hell of a lot of time rebuilding, so we got lots of science things done. So schools are ready to go. However, the VR edutainment is a little ways off, and we're building high-tech workstations because we want to get productivity. I'm assuming that these high-tech workshops are going to have area of effect. Where are you at? They're probably going to have an area of effect in order to increase productivity. So my hopes is that this area of effect will be a fairly large one, and we can plop it in these middle areas, because by building that singular building, our productivity in all these industrial workspaces should increase without us having to build more of their stereotypical buildings. However, let's get to it by starting with the schools. And are you serious? Look, team. Look at how tiny this hitbox is. It's gonna take friggin' forever. But let me think. To Geno's, is this a 2x4 square? That means it's gonna take the same spot as 2 houses, which is beautiful. You know why? Because we can just move this guy up here and move this guy up there, and ooh, look at that, and we're off to the races. Hell yeah. And they got the schools. Now, unfortunately, it doesn't look like this one right there is covered. So we're gonna probably want to plippity-plop this guy right here. And I don't want to delete these, right? There is a method to my madness. Because as soon as we delete these, we're going to be in trouble. Because we're going to lose workforce. And we need the workforce to keep making us juicy goods. That's right. Juicy freaking goods. Now, let's try to plippity-plop. Should we plippity-plop it here? I think we go for the Gusto team. We'll leave them there. And you, my friend, will also be reevaluated. Oh, I can't believe these schools have such a small hitbox, but I don't want to have a singular dead zone. So what we're going to do, team, is I'm going to make an effort to make this look as beautiful as I can while still maintaining full, solid coverage. And hopefully by that point in time, we get to the VR edutainment. If not, we'll find other projects to do. And we'll see you when we get there. Bloop-de-doop. And we did it. We are smart. Aren't I? I don't know what just came over me. The sheer weight of the excitement bared down on my tonsils and told me, scream. and it did. We got schools. They're everywhere. They're covered everywhere. We have pretty much every spot that can potentially have a habitat on it is going to be covered. There's a couple dead spots like right here, but it's an arena. Nobody cares about the arena. And holy crap, we have to have these schools very close together. Very, very close together, in fact. So close together that it's hideous. But it also creates a lot of diversity in our cities. I mean, you can see it. Look, we got a school, an arena back here. Let's take a peek. I like, this is one of my favorite views that I got. Right here. Right freaking here. We have the school on the right. We have the park on the left. And then just in the background, we have the arena. This is a nice looking city. I'm not going to lie to you, team. And it gets me a little freaking excited. And our habitats are still upgrading. We're still able to keep up with all the production. We're researching things, but we haven't quite got to our VR edutainment section yet. So what we're going to do is, because I do know that we're going to eventually need the iridium, or what, where are you at? Where's the perpy boys? Yeah, iridium. We're gonna eventually need some iridium, so I'm thinking what we'll do is we'll just set up these mines, have them come together, zippity-doo all the way over here, and then maybe off in this section or this section, we'll have them craft things. So let's go ahead and just plibbity-plop these boys on down. And I'm thinking what we'll do is we'll try to make it look nice, team. We'll try to make it look nice and squared away. And I have no idea how much of this we're gonna need, so we're just gonna produce as much as the game's gonna let me. Do I really need? That's more miners than I have for pretty much everything in the game, team. I think we is kosher, and we can put a little power wibers, the power stabbers. I don't know why I called them the power stabbers in that episode, but that's what they're called now. So we're gonna go with the power stabbers, and then let's build the glorious zippers, McGee. And let's be as nice and tidy with this as we can, knowing full well that this game is hideous and will demand disgusting things of me. Alright, so why is this thing not on the grid of which I would like it to be on? Let's plippity-plop it here. And we's gonna plop this, but we's gotta move that. I don't think this other one is actually... what in the hell happened to you, dude? What happened to you, and why did it happen that way? Alright, are you gonna play this stupid? Why? Why won't you let me delete you? Just delete. Delete. Delete? Okay, I have an idea. It won't let me delete it! No! It's gonna be hideous! Can I move? If I click and move? Oh my lord, team. I think we're doomed. I think the game is broke, and I think there's nothing we can do to fix it, and I am a little satisfied by this news. Because graphically speaking, that is disgusting. What if I grab it? You can't move it or anything? Game. He gone! It was just a graphical glitch. Thank the Lord, praise be to the Almighty, because that would have made me an angry panda bear. I don't know why this is an issue, because I'm pretty sure I did this all gridded as well. Maybe this is one of the few things I didn't delete. I don't remember, but it is what it is. It's here. It's glorious. Now we got that stuff started. We don't need it, so they ain't going to be going nowhere. They're going to mine up and get full, but they are nice and perpy. The perpy boys. The perpy boys are best boys. Now, essentially all we're waiting for is this to finish, and then we're going to go ahead and do the high-tech workshop, which should help us with production, right? Right? I'm pretty sure. I wonder if this... yeah, I wonder if this is area of effect, or if this is something... because it says it produces a specific resource, but so do the parky boys. No. Maybe they aren't specific. Maybe. We can just have them plippity-plop right here and have a good old time. But we are going to need to build some blue boys, so maybe, just maybe, we have to bridge the gap and have these two lines meet in the middle somewhere. That being said, this one will drive up and back to the path, so ain't no big deal. Maybe we should throw down some aluminum money boys. Go on the other one. No, these have to be on the grid. They have to be on the grid. Can I get more? Can I get... oh, yes. Say yes to the dress, boys. Say yes to the dress. I don't know why that's the phrase I chose, but I dag-nabbin' chose it. Golden. Just a little bit extra aluminium for our troubles. Can we build here? Hello? No? We can build here. Why wasn't I building there? I don't know, but we did it. And now we have aluminium for days. Where's our production meter? 144 out of 32. I'd say we're golden. All right, we'll see you guys when we get some of the other tech unlocked and begin our production into the VR. And we're back because we got the tool factories. Now, here's a little bit of a catch that I think might be an issue for us. These guys get their bonuses from the blue towers. The neural processing factory gives these guys a boost, and it satisfies me. However, these guys should be zipping on down now, right? Hello? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Team. We gotta do this! Iridium alloy factories. I forgot this was even a thing. I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought it was the raw resources, but it isn't. We have made a grave mistake of grandiose proportions. And I'm thinking what we'll do is, because those guys need the aluminum and everything else, we'll just kind of plippity pop them right here, because we do have a power infrastructure set up in order to make that happen. Interesting tidbit. This may only be like a quick, like, few second jump cut here, but I've noticed that our high-tech tools don't have a production requirement. So I'm assuming it's one of those things where if we can provide it, it'll give benefits. Excuse the burp there, by the way. I don't know what the ratio is. Is it one tool to one building? Does it have a list for me? It does not say. Well, we're gonna kind of experiment with it and see our farthest processing buildings away from these two areas and see if they actually start getting the benefit of the high-tech tools. All right, and we'll see you when we figure it out. VR edutainment is here. But with increased productivity of having these high-tech workshops all over the place, we are witnessing, okay? The game has brandished its final weapon, traffic. Now, I don't have any lights active on any of these roads or nothing like that, because I don't want to play around with that right now. I'm sure it would help, but I've noticed that pretty much the stipulation is just give them a billion options on how to get where they need to go. The ultimate goal is all of the resources do file back into our city. But as you can see, with things popping up and pippity-papping everywhere, our traffic isn't moving quite quick enough. I think most of that's because we have had these intersections that we're trapping people, because they're all essentially just trying to get into random places. Now, most of these situations really can't be solved because we've given them the best potential possible. Running this road here has alleviated a lot of the pressure off in this area, though. So our hope is they will be kosher, and once everything starts to regulate and get the right level of production, there won't be this overproduction of base level resources into the advanced resources. However, I've rambled on far too long, and it's time to build VR edutainment. Where are you at? Which means we'll probably need halo displays, right? No. What? Then what are halo displays for? Green boys? What are you? Are we harnessing the power of the sun? What? What is this? It's cheap, though. Huh. All right. Well, before we get carried away, we know we need VR edutainment. So what we're going to do here is we're just going to plop one down. We're having that same road issue that I talked to you guys about previously, but here, my friends, is how you fix it. Boop. Okay, apparently not. All right. Well, then we're going to get rid of this middle road, and then we're going to do the same thing, right? And that should fix it. Hell yeah. We got some wonky bumps, y'all. But now we have them, and we know how many we need. Oh, mama. We going to need lots of these boys. But what do they get bonuses from? Let's take a peek. Sure, they get bonuses from the blue boys. That's kind of nice, because then we can kind of build a few of these blue boys over there. Oof. We're going to be running short on a lot of things. So let's go ahead and do this. And then do this. And then bring a road across. And we're done. All right. See you guys later. That ends it for today's episode. All right. So I was going to start with the VR edutainment, but we have a problem. By problem, I mean our world is going to die if we don't fix this. Oh my lord, I think we're gonna have to get rid of this. And maybe we bring it down to here where there's less issues for traveling. I don't know, but we're gonna give it a shot because what we are doing is currently not working. So let's alleviate some of that traffic, huh? Let's see if this fixes our problem. I mean, we were talking to a point where habitats are downgrading right now because we can't get things to them. Because holy frick, everything is filling! What is happening? Oh no! What? We gridlocked everything over here. I really hope that fixes it. I really hope that fixes it, team. Probably nothing looks different to you, but I can promise you things have changed. We've given everybody myriad of options because I noticed that the two spots we were having the most congestion were this back corner here and this front corner up here with the spaghetti mess. These people are just so freaking picky. Just go fast. Just zippity do it all day on the frick out of here. However, there is one addition, one glorious addition, and you guys might be able to see it there in the middle of the screen, that has alleviated 90% of our issue, and that is the death screw, the death cork, the screwing death corkerinis, whatever you want to call it. They just drop off of a cliff down into the city. It's great. I don't know why this road works. It fixed it, but we're gonna keep it there until, until the game updates and they tell me it won't work. So, it's great. We got all of our habitats pretty much upgraded back to their level 5 versions. And we're off to the races. Now we just gotta do some VR edutainment, which means we need more power. Actually, what? That little bit of... Those 4 factories provide enough for like 5,000 citizens? Holy hell! Thank you, game. Thank you, game. We can be friends. We do, however, need some more blue boys, and so we gonna slap these mother flaps. And yes, I know there are no roads, but we will fix that, I swear to you, on everything that I love, which is a lot of things. But we will fix it. It's great. And I'm gonna do these like micro blocks from here on out because this has been a disaster, team. Trying to figure out what the frick needs to go where and how many of it we need has been a horrible, disgusting mess. Not to mention the fact that although I love these high-tech tools, they are so bad because they'll pump up certain parts of the industry that'll lack, and it's a never-ending battle. And I have them placed all over in effort to hopefully allow them to feed the whole entire world, but it ain't working that way. It just isn't happening, so we're just gonna kind of let them... They're gonna buff what they're gonna buff, and they're not gonna buff what they're not gonna buff. All right, please don't hate me, team. So, in the process of fixing the disaster that was our road, the spaghetti disaster, we accidentally upgraded to level 6. Hooray! And I didn't show you on camera because I was so busy fixing our roads. I had to add so many roads. And although our resource count was plenty big enough to be able to handle things, I had to go to other resource nodes to pull things into our city to make things just a little bit nicer and run a little bit smoother. Overall, there's still a ton of resources for me to gather in this game. However, we're getting dangerously close to having everything unlocked. And since I didn't go on the journey of showing you guys that we hit level 6 and we hit the planetary capital, I want to go ahead and unlock red science today for you guys. That way we can start the red science production, get it maximized, and start learning all of these beautiful researchy things. I don't know what they're all gonna do. I do want to explore while we're waiting for it to, red science. And while we are waiting for the adamantine mining, I have no idea what this is gonna be for. I'm kind of excited. It's basically you have to have everything trained in order to learn it. So I'm kind of interested in seeing where that will lead us. But I was really, really curious about, where is he at? This guy. I'm not going to connect it to anything quite yet because I just want to figure out what it does. What is it special? What do you produce? Radiation core. I have no idea what that's even for, even remotely, but we need nuclear stuff in order for it to be a thing. Should we just, in efforts to say that we've done it, maybe, no, because it's definitely going to be used for something. I have a feeling that the drill at the very end of our tech tree is going to be what we're going to need, all of that stuff that we haven't used yet. And I wonder what this even is, because if you go into your small drills, it's not there, but if you go into the large boys, it's the last one. Look at how expensive it is. This is the most expensive thing in the game. Do we drill to the Earth's core or Mars's core or wherever this planet is? I don't know, but I'm excited to figure out. However, before I get too rambly, I will see you guys when we unlock the red science, because I'm curious to see how much of it we're going to need. We aren't there yet, but I discovered something, team. The Radiant Core and the advanced, what is it called? The AI Control Unit Factory, as well as the yellow science, is what we need to make the red science. So, in order to prepare for that, so that way we can launch it as soon as it's ready, we need to get this. And in order to do so, we need to get Perpy Boy and the Green Boy. But we also have to get the Blue Boy and the Aluminum Boy. And then the Blue Boy, if we go on to here, requires more Blue Boys. This is going to get crazy. I just want to be able to make at least one without getting too crazy. But let's go ahead and jump in on a Radiant Core. We did it. We added 2. And, well, we're going to kind of see how this boy's going to work, because woofda. This is going to be a big one, y'all. I don't know how many of these we're going to need. Let's just pop down one of them and see what it does to our system here. All right, we're good on yellow. It says yellow science required. Let's just add that many, huh? Why don't we just add that many? And we go from there. We try to balance it out from there. Oh. Okay. So we need a lot more of these. We can have one. Okay. Look, we're going to prepare for the end here. I want to get this up and running for you guys. So all we need to do is get the Perpy Boys, and then we can go from there. So I'll see you guys when we balance it. Team? I think we did it. I think that's it. We just need the one. And I went ahead and put it over here, so it got some extra efficiency. I would imagine that if it wasn't by a handful of these blue guys, it wouldn't get any benefits. But here we are. We just got to wait for the aluminum to get here. And I wonder if there's a faster way for me to transport aluminum. Maybe not. Maybe not, but it'll get there. It'll get there shortly, I would imagine. We're already full on the blue guy, so it's just a matter of waiting. Aluminum. We're good. Oh. Why does that change? Some of our blue boys lose their tools, I think. Maybe. That's my guesstimation. I don't know. I wish there was kind of an icon for things running out of high-tech tools, because there's going to be a lot of ebb and flow. But fortunately, it feels like we have enough of the high-tech tools laying around to distribute them where they all need to go. Are we there? We got the red boy up and running. It actually doesn't take that many of each of those buildings to get this guy moving. So that's not that big of a deal. You know what? We just added 2 of the sun flare dudes. We got 1 of the Perpy Boys. And we're off to the races. It's a good time. However, that's going to do it for today's episode, because we're prepared for the end. I have a big feeling that this adamantite mining is going to be the end of the game for us. And so I'm going to wait until we do it. And then we're going to see how that thing works. And then we're going to go to town. It's going to be a good time. I'm excited to share that with you. But first, look at how beautiful this sprawling city is. This has become quite the adventure, both in navigating our resources as well as our traffic. It's been so fun to do that and experience it. And from where we started in this game, just a tiny little civilization, all the way to this, What a freaking journey. And we have just a little bit yet to go before we finish it. So, with all joy and humility for you guys following me in this journey, we are getting ready to come to a close, and I'm excited so much to share that with you. However, that's going to do it for today's episode. Remember, liking, commenting, and subscribing, great tools for you to get in touch with me. Let me know what you liked, didn't like, and what you want to see next. But without further ado, I'm going to share my filthy little cake hole. But remember, I love you guys. And we will see you next time. Toodles!